Good afternoon, everyone. It's Steve, KI5JUF. Hope everyone's having a good evening out there. So forth. So today we did something a little different. Finally went ahead and purchased Ham Radio Deluxe. Had taken a trial version of it about 30 days ago, 45 days ago, and I got the email saying it was going to expire and so forth. So um, at breakfast this morning, we were talking to some of the guys, and some of the guys actually use Ham Radio Deluxe for their digital communication modes and so forth. And I thought, well, you know what? This is probably a good thing. I went ahead and purchased it because I would like to make it work because the Ham Radio Deluxe it can get you into digital. It can actually do your logbook and some other things. So this video, I know nothing about the digital. Matter of fact, I brought up the control for it, and I really don't understand it. I'm going to have to do some research, but I wanted to get you introduced just to the face of the program, what it looks like, and so forth. So this is the screen. I kind of customize it. It's a very, very easy to use program. Now, there's a lot of settings on it, but if you look closely and carefully, you'll find everything you need. So one of the things I did is I went into custom layout and I went in and actually made some changes to it. You can do the layout on the buttons. You can change the font. You can make them larger. You can change the background colors. Like I changed this one up here to gray, and then there's a one right in here that's also the same color. I can actually just make a quick change on it. Make it a little bit darker. And there we go. See how I just changed that right there. So anyway, you can really do a lot of things with this. But main thing is I just wanted to get you introduced to it. One of the things I really do like about this, and I'll show you, is one of the things I've talked about before is the transmit pass bandwidth. Now, they actually have this set up right here, so let me show you real quick how you can configure these slide bars here. What you'll do is you'll right click, go to program options, I'm sorry, custom layout, and what you'll do is you'll actually go into this setting right here, and the default I have is blank, so I use Alt 1. And what I did is I put in, you can actually go in and put additional sidebars, and these are the options you can pick from. You can pick from many options in here, and I went through and picked my favorites, the ones I like. And those are the monitor, the squelch, the power adjustment, and the RF gain. Now, one of the things I really like, I said earlier, this setting 110 is the passband for the transmit, and that's the one that actually controls the width of your transmit passband. So you can get very narrow on your frequency response. So the passband is narrow and you get a little bit further reach, and then you can also widen it out to make it very acoustical. So I love this, and that was a cool feature because now if I'm talking sideband, I can come down here and I can just adjust this guy. See how he's moving? And take him anywhere I want to. So I love that. That's a really good feature. So good enough. So let me show you. Let's see what else we got here. There is some traffic. So one of the things I'll show you is you can actually select each one of these, and you can use your mouse wheel and actually adjust it. So if you hear something in the background, watch this. You can bring him in. See how we're doing that? Very precise. They've got a net going. And say, for example, if you want to go to another frequency or another band, what I've done is under favorites is I've gone in and I have my favorites. You select favorite and display. Now what I have is I have folders set up for 10 meter. There's digital, there's USB. I've got the FM calling frequency also. There's the FM, nothing going on there. I've also got my 6 meter. So if Dad wants to talk on the radio, we've got 6 meter. Here's the upper sideband. Pretty cool stuff. What I'll do is I'll show you, here's we've got some of the repeaters. Now what you have to do on the repeaters is you have to go in and I'll select the backup repeater here. And what you'll have to do is when you're on the backup repeater, you'll have to go in. The only thing you have to do is you have to add the tone. You have to make sure CTCSS is selected. Now this particular tone here is going to be 146.9, so you have to go in and manually do that, 146.2. So that's the weird thing. Like I said, it doesn't remember if it's CTCS and it doesn't remember the code. Let me see real quick here. KI5 JUF monitoring.
KC50LO. Repeater. The time is 1 p.m.
So that's pretty cool. So if you wanted to go to another repeater, you would have to go here to display, and I would pick the Clyde repeater. I think the Clyde repeater is going to be 88.5, so we'd have to go over here and change that to 88.5 and then see if we can make the Clyde repeater. KI5 JUF testing. Yeah, so you have to manually adjust the CTC. You have to turn on the CTCSS and you have to adjust the transmit tone. That's the workaround for repeaters. No big deal there. So what we'll do is we'll go back to favorites and we will take a look here. Favorites, display, and we'll go back to the upper sideband. And what I'll do here is I'll show you, let's see if we can find something here. We'll get off of this for a second. I'll show you, well actually I can show you, you can run the antenna tuner, which is right here, so that's pretty cool. I'll tune it real quick. So it's pretty nice. It gets you on the air. The nice thing too is it does have settings such as the processor, the equalizer, also your preamp 1 and preamp 2 for additional gain and so forth. So if we like, for example, if we were to listen to this here, there's preamp 1 and there's preamp number 2. So those are some nice things. You've also got, like I said, you've got the processor and so forth. So what I'll do, I'll stop the video and I'm going to change the codec around so you actually can hear me talking into the radio. So we'll take a pause real quick and we'll keep going.
Okay, folks, good afternoon again. This is Steve. So what I'm doing now is I'm transmitting into a dummy load, but what I'll do is I'll actually get you to show you some of the acoustics and so forth. So one of the things I was talking about earlier was this band set, and I've got it right here. I'm going to go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me show you how these settings work here. I've got the equalizer and the processor off, so let's turn on the equalizer first. Audio check, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Works just like the Yaesu Win 4. I'm going to turn on the processor. Audio check, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good sound. Now I'm going to change the bandwidth. I've got it set to narrow. I'm going to change it all the way over to wide. Watch this. Audio check, 1, 2, 3. See how I did that? I can actually control my passband on my transmit right here. I love it. There's another setting, and there's one there. This is the most narrow. This is the one we want to use for transmitting. So this is pretty cool. Let's see if we can bring somebody in here. Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in?
Kilo 13, Whiskey Mike.
Is the frequency in use? Kilo India 5, Juliet, Uniform, Foxtrot, calling CQ. This is Kilo India 5, Juliet, Uniform, Foxtrot calling CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, Kilo India 5, Juliet, Uniform, Foxtrot, CQ, CQ. Now I'm on the microphone equalizer only. Now I've got the processor on 1, 2, 3, and I'm talking on narrow 400 to 2600. So this is great. I'll go ahead and let me switch back to a different mode and we'll finish up.
Okay, we're back. So just wanted to wrap up real quick. Some of the highlights of this are you can actually use your mouse wheel to turn this. You can go to your favorites and you can actually go in and add favorites. You can go in and do different things to them. You can change the mode. For example, you can just create with 6-meter open, you can actually just go in real quick and create a folder and so forth. But more to come. I just wanted to get you introduced to the radio, the software. It's really good. I'm still going to use my Yaesu Win Suite 4. I'll probably use that when I'm talking repeaters and so forth, but since I can do repeaters here too, I might just use this. So it doesn't really matter. I got 2 different cat programs now, so it's fun. And I'll definitely keep digging into this one. Again, this is just a quick overview, just to get you introduced to it. So again, thanks again from KI5 JUF. Hope you enjoyed the video, and please let me know if there's anything we can do for you. 73, and have a wonderful evening. Thanks again for watching.